Alright, some practice at factoring now with polynomials. 15x cubed minus 5x squared. The idea is somebody multiplied a couple things together to make this expression. We want to unmultiply them, figure out what the original pieces were. So, looking just at the numbers at first, 15 and 5, thinking what is the biggest number that 15 and 5 can both be divided by? Well, they can both be divided by 5. What about x cubed and x squared? What's the most that we could divide those by? We could divide them by x, but we can do better than that. We can divide them both by x to the 2. We can't use x to the 3 because this term could not be divided by x to the 3. It doesn't have that many. You basically have to look for the poorest term, the one with the fewest x's, and that's how many you can pull out. So now, what's left? 15x cubed, we're basically dividing both of these terms by 5x squared and seeing what's left afterwards. So 15 divided by 5 leaves 3. X cubed divided by x squared leaves x to the 1. Negative 5 divided by 5 leaves negative 1. And x squared divided by x squared also leaves just 1. So there's nothing else to write there except a 1. That's our factored form. Here, 8, negative 4p squared, negative 4. 8, negative 4, and 4 are all divisible by 4. That's a common factor which we can pull out. Now, how many p's can we pull out? 3 here, 2 here, none here. The fact that this term has no p's in it means we can't factor any out, because if we tried to factor out even a single one, that's more than this term can afford, so we can't do it at all. The only common factor is 4. 8p to the third divided by 4 is 2p to the third. Negative 4 divided by 4 is negative 1p squared, and negative 4 divided by 4 is negative 1. This negative 1 is not strictly necessary. You could just write minus p squared if you wanted. The last one. So this is a term, and that's a term. Actually, the negative is included in the second term. So what can we pull out of here? We have a 3, we have a 9. That means we could factor out a 3. We have y here, but no y's over here, so that's no help. We can't factor y out because this term can't afford one. There's something else we can take out. This term contains y plus 2, and so does the first one. So we could actually factor out 3y plus 2. Now, what's left after you've done that? From the first term here, the 3 has been factored out, the y plus 2 has been factored out. All we're left with is the y. From the second term, negative 9 divided by 3 makes negative 3. The y plus 2 has been factored out, so that's actually it. 3y plus 2, y minus 3 is this thing with the greatest common factor out.